Did Stockholm do this? That's an amazing achievement.
First of all, I would say there is a general awareness of environmental issues in Stockholm and Sweden, the general respect for nature, and the 30% it's maybe only in the summertime. In the winter time it's less. Yes. Because of this awareness, people in Stockholm don't consider big cars as a status symbol, for example. Rather, the opposite is true. In 2007, Stockholm introduced the congestion charge system, and since then traffic has been reduced by circa 20%. It's also important to have a well-developed system for public transit. In Stockholm, it is easy for the citizens to use a system that everyone in the city has a keys to train, subway or bus. Improved areas for bicycles and pedestrians have also contributed. So we have done a lot and we try to do more.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, first we're going to take a break, and then when we get back, we're going to talk more about how Taipei County and Stockholm have made efforts to reduce carbon. We'll be right back.
住在台北县是光荣，所以现在大家感觉说淡水河越来越清澈，所以县长现在希望就是说清澈之后，你必须要在河岸能够环境创造，让它在那边能够游憩、休闲、玩运动。整个水域干净以后，水域要能够行船，所以现在县长也希望就是说能够让新庄地区建码头，那在淡水河流域能够行船、上下班、休闲娱乐等等。那在接下来我们整个清水环境的创造、清水住宅。整体这样的一个带动，让他真正感受到，就是说淡水河干净跟我台北县是有很大的关系的。那当然，我们也要能够创造这样的一个荣誉感，对各方面环保署、中央或世界其他国际城市的评比里面，我们要能够跻身这些方面的一个荣誉的排行榜，让大家真的感受到，就台北县就是我的家，这个干净对我是有很大的关系的。
落实环保政策是一项无法立即获得掌声的艰辛工程。这几年台北县一直默默耕耘，最近的数据终于给台北县肯定。今年台北县获得行政院环保署颁发为全国最干净城市，而环保署的监测资料也显示，淡水河水质目前呈现30年来最佳的状态，甚至在碧潭附近发现自民国71年起就绝迹的河上鱼。台北县的蜕变，慢慢的已经呈现在全国民众的面前。
Welcome back to our program. Now we're going to continue talking about carbon reduction. Now, Mayor Bladum, we know that Stockholm has a plan to reduce carbon to zero, to be a carbon neutral city by the year 2030. That's coming up pretty soon. So, what will be the key moves that Stockholm will undertake to cut down CO2 emission and meet that goal?
It's based on three things. The district heating system, sound waste management, and sustainable transportation. And Stockholm is constantly working to improve and develop these areas. Stockholm has a goal to develop a system of electric cars in the city by 2030, which would make traffic free from emissions.
Wow, so you're going to have electric cars. That's impressive.
Yes.
How about here in Taipei County, Magistrate Joe? What sort of plans does Taipei County have to become carbon free?
You know, we try to do research in depth about electric cars or even compressed air cars or buses, because we have 3 million vehicles in Taipei County. You're talking about 3.8 million residents with 3 million vehicles in this area. It's a big challenge to us. But if we can make people convert their vehicles into low carbon emission vehicles, then we can significantly reduce carbon dioxide emission. And if we carbon emission, also they can reduce the carbon emission significantly. However, I have to mention one factory, one company in Taipei County, which generates almost 50% of the carbon dioxide, which is Thai Power Company, which has many factories in Taipei County. They're using coal fuel. If
Coal
they
fuel.
can switch coal fuel energy into maybe water or thermal or solar, then that can also significantly reduce carbon dioxide emission. We try to make carbon neutral goal happen in 2026.
Well, 2026, that's 4 years even
so
before
it's
Stockholm.
quite aggressive. We know it's very difficult because in our county we also have 29 townships and cities.
Yeah.
We must communicate with them. We must communicate with the different factories and companies, and also we want to change people's lifestyle. For example, you drive less, or you don't drive one day off every week, or you can ride more bicycles. The bicycle track length in Taipei County is 259 kilometers.
Wow,
and
very
we
long.
plan to build another 250 more in the future to provide that facilities and roads for the citizens. We're also trying to have a bike loan, free bike loan for people to use bike free in urban area.
How has that worked? When people borrow
Pretty
bikes,
good,
do they bring
pretty
them
good.
back?
They don't even need to pay any payments, free. They just show their ID, then they can get a free bike.
Has anyone stolen the
No,
bicycles?
not zero. I mean, I trust our people, and I'm quite optimistic about this. And when you mentioned the congestion fee to Lord Mayor, I was also thinking about that system, whether they can be applied to Taipei County. It's likely to happen in the future. I'm quite optimistic because in the past we have applied some EP policies like garbage reduction, reduce 1/3 already, and other policies. At the very beginning, we thought it may be inconvenient to the citizens, and they may feel they're going to cost more. However, it's costing them less, and it's not inconvenient to them. So I think in the future, we have a lot of things we can learn from city of Stockholm.
Wow.
We can learn of each other.
Yes, thank you. Good.
Now, Mayor Bladem, from your experience, what have been the key challenges for the development of a modern city today? How does sustainability relate to development? Magistrate Joe was just talking about that.
The main challenge is to combine economic growth with a sustainable development. Our cities are growing, and it is crucial that we develop them in a way that creates a balance between an increased population and an environmentally sound infrastructure. In Stockholm, we have managed to combine these two issues, and we can show that it is possible to grow and reduce the environment impact at the same time. We have introduced a number of measures in the heating and transport infrastructure. I have mentioned what we have done in the transport system. You should also know that Stockholm is close to the polar circle, and it's often really cold in the winter.
Yes.
So energy supply and heating is crucial, and it's important to have a heating system that is environmentally friendly as possible.
So, Magistrate Joe, a lot of Stockholm's environmental efforts are based around heating. But here in
Yes.
Taiwan, I think...
We don't have
Yeah, we don't
problem
have
here.
problem.
It's a tropical area.
Although we have an air conditioning problem,
Yes.
Yes.
which uses a lot of electricity.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the efforts of Taipei County to reduce energy consumption? I think you
Yeah,
talked a little bit about that already, but can you tell us some more?
Yeah, based on our preoccupation and experience, when you say you wanted to promote cost saving or low carbon habits, people always feel it's very inconvenient. However, we form a task force. We went to communities, we talked to them, we help them, we teach them. They sometimes when they unplug appliances,